The lesson that I sent y'all a while back when I did the first interview didn't include any kind of visual. It was just kind of a general outline. So I want to show you what one of the activities would look like. Now, it's difficult because there are no students in front of me, and so we can't really have a discussion or kind of solicit answers from them to kind of see how they deduce the information. So it would need to be, it would look differently, but this is just to give you an idea. We read earlier that Uganda managed to control the spread of the coronavirus partly because of their experience with Ebola. And so they learned lessons on how to control uh, pandemics like this. But what I want to do is I want us to look at the street view, the geography of Kampala, that's the capital of Uganda, and see what would be some of the obstacles in trying to prevent the spread, and what would be things that could actually help help prevent the spread of the virus. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of grab our guys. Matter of fact, one of the students come up here and do this for me. Just come up here, help me, and we're just going to put the little street view guy anywhere. And again, I want you to, as you see, what would be things that would uh, prevent maybe the spread, and what would be things that will facilitate it. Obviously, in this one already, uh, what do you notice? Yeah, satellite antenna. So we are in a very wealthy part of Kampala, and we can kind of see if we go down a little bit further, some nicer homes. They're not one on top of each other, which means that it's easier to kind of be quarantined when you're further spread out. Let's go out again. And let's just stop here for a second now that we've kind of zoomed in satellite view a little bit closer. Obviously, a very wealthy neighborhood. You have pools right here. You have no, I want you to pay attention. All right. What do you notice here, there? Oh, it's the embassy of Germany. So this is where the consulates would be. So very, very expensive neighborhood. Now let's just stop and see for a second. Okay. Compare this area here with, let's say, this area over here. What are the differences? Well, obviously green, where this area doesn't really have any. Here you can see clearly defined, very distinct roads that go into neighborhoods. Here you have less of that. You have kind of the major highways, some roads, but what if you lived right here? How would you get to your home? It would be difficult, wouldn't it? This would be a slum. Let's see how close we can get into it. Yeah, we're not going to get too close into a lot of Google cars don't go into slum areas because of the roads are not good. Okay, let's look at this. What are some things that you notice? For me, the first thing stands out is open sewer. That could not necessarily the virus float down, but it just kind of talks a little bit about the system of cleanliness and not of them being clean, just the cleanliness of the area. Probably no garbage pickup or anything like that. A couple of things I noticed also: electrical lines. If you have electrical lines, and you possibly have refrigeration, which means you don't have to go to the market every day. You can refrigerate items, and that kind of allows you to be quarantined so you're not having to leave every day to go to the market to buy milk or fresh vegetables. You can preserve them. That's important. Now, those are just two random areas that we saw. Let's go and see about more rural areas. This is kind of in an urban, and you can see, I mean, quite distinctly now, just the chaoticness of that area compared to the areas where there's green, where that's more organized, that's has a structure to it. Now, let's. Oh, I just saw something here. Y'all want to see the marketplace? Yeah, let's see what's in the market area. because that's a big issue that we have now is going to the supermarkets. This is probably not. Oh, this is a photosphere. I'm sorry. Those are predetermined, but gives you an idea. But it's going to be when they say marketplace, they're talking more also about kind of like shopping malls, strip malls, things like that. Let's see what we got. Let's go more to the street, not a photosphere. Okay, Saint, very crowded, very congested. There is a lot of traffic, a lot of shops. They're very kind of close to each other. So yeah, definitely, it would be this would be a risk area for sure. All right, now let's go into a more rural area and see what we have there. Let's just let's see whatever is available for Street View. Let's do this. It's at a crossroads. Okay, similar to the what we saw in the city. What are some similarities that you see? Yeah, it is crowded, very congested, a lot of people, a lot of shops, one on top of each other. Difficult to see, but it looks like he's wearing flip flops. Okay, all right. So yeah, a lot of similarity with that, and that's good. That's kind of what this lesson or this activity would look like. Again, like I said, it wouldn't be engagement. I mean, there would be a lot more engagement, not just me talking, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of this is what I would be trying to teach in this activity to recognize factors that would allow for the spread, factors that would kind of prevent the spread, and really ultimately to see that through the government's action that they have contained it.